This channel is proudly sponsored by Flux Fantasy, an anime-style alternate 1990s tabletop RPG, where you wield the power of karmistry to manipulate reality itself. Check out the core rulebook and many other things. You will find the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi! Welcome to this part of my review featuring S.M.A.S.H Revised Edition. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this almost diceless asymmetrical superhero tabletop RPG, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to take a look at character traits, starting with stats. Your character is made up of several different stats, numerical values that determine how strong your character is at the different things that they do. There are two different types of stats, ones that you get to choose the value of, and ones that are calculated from these stats, but differently depending on your hero archetype. First, you have defense. Your defense represents a mix of your physical toughness, agility, and resistance even to mental attacks. Having a high defense or def stat means that the villains will find it harder to target you. It will also allow you to take more damage as your hit points will be higher. Depending upon your hero archetype, it might also impact your initiative and basic attack stats. When it comes to power level or POW, your power level is a measure of how powerful your superpowers are, or for non-superpowered heroes, such as for example Batman and Iron Man, how highly skilled you are at your power moves, or how powerful your technology is. Your POW is critical for how your character generates the power points or PP. It needs to fuel its power moves. Further, POW often plays a role in how damage is generated when you use your power moves. Concerning skill or SKL, your skill represents a mix of knowledge, talent, education, and training in the given areas in which you specialize. The higher your skill, the better able you are to succeed at the things you have been trained in. A high skill has its main effect outside of combat, allowing you to discover clues based on your alter ego. However, it might also have an effect on your initiative and basic attack, and the effects of some of your power moves, depending upon your hero archetype. Concerning calculated stats, in addition to your 3 stats that you get to choose, you have 3 calculated stats: basic attack, hit points, and initiative. Each of these stats is calculated in a different way, depending upon your archetype, but have different effects in the game. For example, basic attack. Your basic attack is the damage you can inflict with an attack that is not a specific power move. The most common stat that your basic attack is calculated from is your skill, but some archetypes calculate it in other ways. For example, the brick uses defense or def. Some power moves can be used to enhance your attack, allowing you to increase the damage you will deal with your basic attack. When it comes to hit points, they are a measure of the amount of damage you can suffer before you are knocked unconscious. Your hit points stat indicates the maximum number of hit points you can heal up to. As you take damage, your current hit points total reduces. When you heal or are healed by some power move, you may not go above your HP stat value or hit points value. Every archetype uses defense in its hit points calculation, but some classes use POW or power, and in rare cases, skill in order to calculate your HP total. Your HP stat rarely increases with power moves, but when it does, these HP are added to the total, allowing you to soak up additional damage. Concerning initiative or init, your initiative stat represents a mix of tactical awareness and the speed of your reflexes in order to respond. In game terms, it dictates when you can take your turn. Your init score is the highest position where you can act, although you can choose to act later in the round if you wish. Initiative scores are the most variable stat in terms of the different base stats used when calculating its value. Each archetype has its own unique calculation based on the stats that embody what the archetype does. When your initiative stat is increased, it only affects your initiative score from the next combat round, as you will have already chosen your value for the current round. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part, we are going to take a look at the alter egos. When it comes to a diceless system such as this, or almost diceless, it is very important to have clear explanations of the concepts, so it's great that all of the stats and the ways that they work mechanically in the game are clearly detailed here. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider becoming a channel member or using the super thanks button. You can also check out the pinned comment below. This has been Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions, but I will put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, master roleplay and you will master the game. Once again, thank you and see you later.